Hey everyone, having a bit of a surprise stream today for St. Patrick's Day. Um, Going to be testing the age-old question, whether or not green beer or St. Patrick's Day brings you good luck or not. So, got my green beer, which I'll be honest, I think this is the first time in my entire life that I've drinking green beer. I'll be honest, it looks a little gross, but we'll see how it goes. I do have a few decks lined up. Actually, I'll be honest, I didn't make the decks yet because I'm lazy, but I have a few ideas for decks where going to be playing a bunch of just different random effects, and yeah, see if St. Patrick's Day and green beer, gives us gets RNG on our side today or not. Also, since my last stream, I tweaked a bunch of different stuff, kind of with the stream. I've been playing with the lights. I moved the mic so my hands are actually free now. So yeah, hopefully it works okay. Hopefully it sounds a little better, looks a little better. I'll have to keep tweaking it. I'll be honest, it's a huge pain in the ass. I spent a couple hours moving lights, tweaking lights, adjusting things. But yeah, I'm very much a hand talker. So before my mic arm actually went over across my arm, so I couldn't, use my hands while I played and talked. So yeah, feels a little more natural now using my hands while I talk, and yeah, hopefully my face is a little less blown out. But yeah, we're gonna. I have a couple ideas for decks. One is Evolve Shaman, which I'll be honest, I've never really played Evolve Shaman. I can probably count on one hand how many times I've played Evolve Shaman ever, which is kind of surprising because it seems like a fun deck, and it seems kind of like a deck I would enjoy, right? It has like the random element, has high rolls. So we'll start with that. Also, I'm probably going to build a mage deck at some point. You can't do RNG without mage, but I want to make a deck where every single card in the deck has a random effect. So there's that. And I forget, I have a list where I think I have another idea as well, but yeah, we'll start off with Shaman. Also, this is an entire ball can. I didn't realize how big this mug was. Could have fit like 1.5 in here. I think most of the effects, they transform. Like mutate isn't even worth, like I know absolutely nothing about Evolve Shaman, so I could be wrong here, but kind of feel like mutate isn't worth a card slot. Is Revolved even any good? Probably not, because you want or maybe, I don't know. Some of the cards you play that like put extra bodies on the board, if you get something for the same cost, I don't know. We'll see if I need extra cards. Devolve, I feel like, is always strong. This guy's good. This is probably good. Yeah. I think there's different kinds of random, right? I've kind of talked about it in the past where I think, for example, like Excavate, I think Excavate is a good kind of random because, each Excavate roll, it's from a very small pool of cards. So it's kind of like controlled randomness. But for sure, there are some cards and some effects like Prison of Yogg-Saron is an example, right? I've seen some triggers of Prison of Yogg-Saron absolutely flip games, and other times where it just does nothing or even hurts you, right? So random effects like that, where the difference between like the high end and the low end is so vast, and like one side can win you the game, one side can lose you the game. I don't think that's fun. But yeah, there's some controlled randomness that I think is fun. Like for example, like Blazing Transmutation. Like, yes, it's random, but you get like the discover aspect, which I think makes it much better. But yeah, like I said, I've never really played Evolve Shaman, surprisingly. Is this even any good in Evolve, or is it like a trap? Actually, here, to make things easy, because I know absolutely nothing about Evolve Shaman, I'm just going to grab like a deck and maybe I'll remove some cards from it and tweak it a bit. Here, I'm just grabbing the first deck I found. I'm not going to craft that. I have the dust, especially once I disenchant all my extras. It's 16,000 here, but I don't know how many cards I'm going to end up crafting with the new expansion, so I'd rather hold on to my dust for now. ETC seems a little boring. I'll take him out. Blazing Transmutation, put a second one in. Asalor, boring. Get out of here. What effects can this get? Does it say? Oh, pretty much. Oh, okay. I guess the only bad one is the jukebox. Oh, it does give you a body to evolve, I guess. Okay, has there that in there. Rockgill is like more good than fun, I think. So take Rockgill out too. I think leave one horn. What are we missing? Muck pools, put that in. How do you have an evolve deck without evolve? Put that in. Maybe that? Don't got Thrall in there? For the record, I'm not trying to be super competitive here. I'm going for more like fun cards and RNG. Any neutral cards? I really, you know, the other day I was looking at cards. I was just looking through the collection like for cards that I could possibly build decks around and have streams around. And I came across this card because effects like this are so fun. It's like when I played Renounced Darkness recently. But there needs to be some kind of upside. Like just transforming all neutral cards into, you know, into cards from your class. It's again, very high rolly, right? So if it said like transform all neutral cards in your deck into random ones from your class and they cost one less or cost two less, I think I'd be much more interested in building around this card. Do they still keep this up with new boards? This is a decent evolve target. Actually, I feel like there's a bunch of neutral evolve targets. Like that summon additional bodies. I go summon. Like there's that one, I think 5-drop that summons, it's a 2/2 that summons 2 other 2/2s. Like if it gets at least 3 bodies, 2 bodies probably isn't good enough. Like Desert Hare. Put that in, might drop it. Yeah, like the ones that just summon 1 copy, probably not good enough. Maybe back in the day it would have been good enough, but I don't think anymore at this point. Where's the one I'm thinking of? I think it's a 5-drop. Oh yeah, Doppelganger. Gangster, sorry. See, like this. Like, it's super nice to evolve, you know, the 5 mana 1/1. But yeah, I don't know if the 2 bodies. I'd rather go for ones that give 3. Yeah. Like, what? It's funny enough, I actually have a deck for that. I was planning on playing at one point. Lady Prester. Where it transforms all minions in your deck into dragons, but they keep their original cost. That's like a perfect example of that effect, right? Like you get the random aspect of it, but it makes it a little more competitive, right? If it just transformed all minions in your deck into random dragons, this card would be trash. But the fact that they keep the original cost, that's what I was talking about. There should be some slight upside to balance out like the random aspect. Yanosen, which totem are you talking about? I'll be honest, I've played Evolved Shaman maybe like 2 or 3 times ever. Which again is surprising because it seems like a deck right up my alley. Where was I? I was at Doppelgangster. If there's anything else like that summons at least 2 bodies. I don't think so. Like, see, it's funny how they keep making. Also, obviously, something like this sucks to transform or evolve into, but these are decent evolve targets. I just think there's better options. Probably nothing else. What totem? Shaman is one of my lesser played classes. Just like the overload mechanic has never really meshed with me. Oh, what do you need to drop? 3 cards. I'll drop Thing from Below. Don't need that. Again, we're looking for more randomness and fun stuff here. Maybe drop Horn. Yeah, no, I know that one card you're talking about. It does look really fun. Right when I saw that card, I knew I was gonna make a deck for that. Where is it? This one. The shuffle 10 random legendaries into your... It's kind of funny because if they made this card even just a few years ago, it would probably just say shuffle 10 random legendary minions into your deck. And it would probably be like an 8 mana 5/5. But yeah, the fact that they cost 1 is huge. So I love stuff like that. After the expansion launches, I'm probably going to play Wishing Well Rogue as well, which I've never played Wishing Well Rogue. And the new legendary kind of goes with it. Let you double up on the legendaries you get. So probably end up playing that. But let's get this deck finished. Let me just take out Horn. Start off with that. But yeah, super excited for the new expansion. Only 2 days away at this point. Funny enough, I actually took the week off work. And I'm going to be streaming every day next week. So looking forward to that. I have a bunch of decks I want to try out and stuff I want to do. The deck I'm most excited about trying is the Wheel of Death Warlock. I've said it previously, but I think it's going to be trash. I think it's going to be a bad deck, but it's a fun card at least. I like effects like that. I hold this to start getting the infuse. Start getting the infuse off. Sure. All right, Cthulhu. I wonder if it's worth playing this on... Actually, you could even play this on 2, and on turn 3, coin hero power for 0, coin this out. It's a lot of stats on turn 3. Kind of surprised. I guess I did only pull like 1 random deck, right? But there were some cards I was really surprised weren't played. I just hold this. Oh, whatever. I don't really care if he trades. Helps the infuse. Actually, I forgot I had Rush. shows you I don't play Shaman very often. But yeah, I was surprised like the Death Knight Thrall wasn't in the deck. Like, it seems like a nice card for this kind of deck, you know? It gives you the evolve, but then you have the constant evolve hero power. I'm very surprised he didn't make that trade. Okay, well maybe depending which totem I get here. I got some nice evolve targets. Just gotta infuse this a bit more. But yeah, I said at the beginning of the stream, but I played around a bunch with like my mic position and settings and some of my lights. I know this corner's all blown out here, but my face I think is at least a little better. But yeah, if I sound like shit or anything, you know, is wrong, please let me know. Wow, he equality he played equality and humility on that. I think I'll just keep toteming. What are the odds he has like consecration here? Although if he does have consecration, it'll infuse both of these, so I can fill my hand back up. This must be like a control paladin, considering he's playing Cthulhu. Okay, it's basically consecration. Just infuse all the things. So... So this plus this is 7 minions. I don't even remember what each totem is. I think the stereo totem, is it the one that buffs a minion +2/+2 in hand? Yeah, the camera actually, one thing I'm hoping makes a major difference is I turned off the autofocus. Because sometimes I notice like editing or watching streams back that it was like constantly, like it's not a very expensive camera and it was constantly focusing in and out and struggling to keep focus sometimes. So I turned that off, so hopefully that helps a lot too. But wow, we have a lot of good evolve targets here. Man, I just got all the cards that reduce attack and stuff. Get some kind of damage spell, maybe?
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Sure.
Pick me! Pick me!
Actually, it still isn't clear, right? Or I can just do I evolve here? Actually, no, it clears. Ah, screw it. I kind of want to save this for... like after at least Pack the House or Doppelgangster. So next turn might be Doppelgangster, and then the turn after that I can actually Pack the House and evolve everything. Wow, okay. He might be Reno, which he's used 1 equality already. Yeah, so next turn, Pack the House, evolve everything. Make these 7 drops. That's fine. I needed 1 board space anyways.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, that was a nice 6 drop. I can't trade anything here. Look at that. It works. Gives this the rush or charge? Charge. really wish I could kill this though. Oh wait, yes I can. I can't count. I always forget that the Tundra Rhino gives it self-charge too. Oh, but then the 7/7 doesn't have charge. God damn it. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. So infuse, I think infuse is actually a pretty cool keyword. Basically, so you can see here like the Famished Fool, right? It's a 5 mana 3/5 with a battle cry, draw a card, and it says infuse 4. So basically, every time a minion dies while this is in your hand, it counts as 1. So it essentially needs 4 minions to die, 4 of your minions to die while it's in your hand, and then it turns in the battle cry turns into the infused battle cry. I think I have another infused card here, right? Yep. So see this one. So transform a friendly minion into one that costs 2 more, or if 4 minions die while it's in your hand, it'll transform all minions instead. You can see when I make this trade here. See, now it's infused 3. This was from the Castle Nathria set. So it really encouraged a meta and decks with like lots of like little minions, right? Because some cards, actually this is one of them. This card here, the normal effect is basically devour an enemy minion and get its stats. And then after it's infused, yeah, you can see there, infuse 5, it now devours a minion and its neighbors. So pretty cool effect. I thought it was fun for certain decks. But what do I do with this 20? Get a taunt off this? I was kind of talking and not even paying attention to the fact that he's a 22-26. Oh, look at that, though. He'd just be better. Just have better luck. Will you revive him again? Restore 5 health. Oh, God. I'm not dead. This actually kind of sucks, but I can trade it. Oh, he traded for me. So... Actually, no, I can't draw. A little annoying that actually... Is the Stereo Totem a 3-drop? I don't even know. Let's see. It's a 2-drop. Alright, taunts, poisonous, something, please. It's alright. We're still waiting for the St. Patrick's Day luck to kick in. I think you need to at least drink like 2 before it starts making you lucky. But yeah, infuse is one of those keywords that I thought was on the better side.
Morgul versus Thrall.
Okay. I feel like I should keep Thrall, right? If I keep Thrall, I can't keep these cards. I think it's just too slow. Like, I think I either keep the Famished Fool or I keep Thrall. Thrall's more fun. That's a pretty nice curve, though. Hopefully get a bunch of totems stuck on the board and Thrall. Oh, even better. think the spell totem's back at this point, right? The luck is at the bottom of the glass. Not quite there yet. Oh. I think this is actually a great card. I think it's the only neutral weapon still. Unless I'm remembering wrong. But I don't know, I think this card's kind of underrated. I've thrown it in a bunch of like random wild decks and it's always pretty nice. Obviously in like a slower deck, you know, either like a combo deck or control deck. So I'm not going to swing with the weapon here because I want to play the frog next turn. And just in case he doesn't play anything, I can't trade. Hey B Leo, how's it going? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Actually got a little hat too. Couldn't get it to sit good with my headset though. So this is a 2-drop. Oh, 1-drop. All right. So if he doesn't wipe the board here, this board is just crazy for Thrall next turn. Like, don't Lightning Storm, please. No board wipe. These will be 6 drops. These will be 5 drops. Here we go. Trade a bit. Here we go. Do we have the luck of the Irish? Yeah, I'll take it. That's a great death rattle. That's a great death rattle. Got lifesteal. I don't know if I have any death rattle minions. That's a crazy frenzy. And that's wow. Okay. I would. You probably read all the cards the same time as me, just like I'm out. All right, see, we're almost at the bottom. It's working. Yeah, I'll be honest. I've been playing for 10 years since the game came out, and I can probably count on one hand how many times I've played Evolved Shaman. Shaman's one of my, which is surprising because I like playing a lot of just like fun, janky decks, and that's exactly what Evolved Shaman is. I don't know. I just don't think of playing Shaman often. It's just never really vibed with me. Partly because of the overload mechanic. I feel like the overload mechanics just never really clicked with me. I think I'll keep this to start infusing it. Play 3, 4. But Shaman's getting a lot of good cards with the new set, if I'm not mistaken. So I might have to finally check it out. I know like Reno Shaman's always been pretty strong, but requires like 1 million legendaries. And because I don't really play Shaman, I don't have a lot of legendaries because I don't craft them or anything. But yeah, let me look. What's coming out for Shaman with the new set again? I feel like I remember off the top of my head them getting some interesting cards. Oh, there's like the shutter block, right? Like that, which seems I feel like it's gonna get broken somehow. Yeah, I actually I used to play Jade a decent amount, and yeah, I don't know why I don't play Shaman more. I really should. Maybe I'll make that the goal of this expansion, is to play Shaman more often. Coin this out, take the Mana Tide. I honestly don't even care about this totem. I feel like this, funny enough, I feel like this totem is a hindrance at times. There's been many times I've played Warrior and dropped this totem, and my opponent ignores it, and it actually draws too many cards. And I've played against Warriors too, where I just leave it alive, and they eventually just kill it themselves because they start burning cards. The Auto Amplifier helps with that problem a bit, though. I think I'll save. Oh, I forgot they buffed School Teacher. Or not buffed it, but reverted it. I can't believe School Teacher was originally a 4-mana 5/4. Like, yeah. Just trade and chill. I'll save the Muck Pool's charge for School Teacher probably. But, oh yeah, so with the new set, Shaman is getting Shutter Block, which seems like one of the stronger cards of the set. I'm sure it's going to break something. You know, even though the fact that it can't target the enemy hero, I feel like it's going to break something. Oh yeah, and then they have the whole, like, big spell package. Volcelt, okay. Oh, there's the boy. The spell damage totem back. I shall do this. Maybe next turn I'll Thrall. Should I evolve one of these? Yeah. Yeah, so... yeah, they have... This card just seems insane. I know when I quickly... During a previous stream, I quickly went through some of the cards I'm like most excited about for this set. And this one, even though I don't play Shaman, I think this card is amazing. Like, it's comparable to Volcano, which I think it was just called Volcano, which was actually played. It was a 5-mana, deal 15 damage split among everyone with Overload 1. So you're paying 1 less mana, getting 5 less damage, but also the lifesteal. So I think this is just an insane anti-aggro card. This is also a crazy anti-aggro card. Like, imagine, you know, killing a 3/2 with this and spawning 2 0/1 taunts. So strong against aggro. This card, I think, is a trap. But then, yeah, some of these big spells, and then Hagatha to kind of go with them. I don't know. I think there'll be a lot of interesting options for Shaman this expansion, whether it be like big spells or like battle cry abuse. We'll have to see. I have a lot of options for next turn. That probably wasn't the best card to take, but whatever. Do I even have any nature spells? Oh, evolve. Actually, that's something. Next turn. Oh, man. Do I just doppelgangster evolve here? These two are nice. Actually, I could take this for the charge. Evolve it. Alright. Oh, is Mutanus still going to be in standard? I don't know why I assumed it was rotating. Just because I feel like I've seen Mutanus forever. But yeah, Shutter Block with Mutanus just sounds disgusting. Alright, we still got Thrall for a big evolve. We got this for a big evolve. I think I'll wait till next turn to pack the house and evolve. I don't really want a Flame Tongue Totem. Take a slow turn, I guess. Next turn, pack the house, evolve everything. I'll have both Muck Pool charges if I get something bad. Oh, and Wild. Yeah. Wild especially. Shutter Block is going to break something. Amuse me with your tale. But I'm sure in Standard too. People are going to, like, any kind, like, look at Bran, obviously, right? Bran, has broken the game multiple times, and it's just doubles it, right? Shutter Block gives you a triple effect twice, and the second one only even costs 1 mana. Also, Shutter Block too, if I remember right, it doesn't even triple the battle cry that turn. It's your next battle cry. So you can Shutter Block and then save it for like a turn later with full mana. Versus Brand, you have to spend 3 mana, you know, first on the effect. So yeah, it's gonna break something. Sure. I'll lose it on the totem, but yeah, I think attack first. I don't think it really matters. So what's bad here? That's bad. 5 mana. I kind of want this Frenzy to trigger. Want a 9-drop? Oh, I should have saved the attack. Have any beasts? No. It's kind of funny, like, Warrior is my main class. Warrior is the class I play the most. Specifically, like, control slow decks. And I was a little bummed that Warrior's getting a bit of a slow, or sorry, not a slow, like a bad set with this expansion. But it makes sense because they're not losing a whole lot with rotation. They're still going to have Odin. They're still going to have Bran. So they're keeping a lot of strong cards. So they don't really need anything extra, right? So it's understandable. Get the Frenzy trigger. I don't really want to trade into Odin because then I lose one of them. Let's see what we get. That's a nice one. Keep that. That's kind of weak. Actually, no. I'll do this, then evolve it. Alright. No brawl, please. Also, Yanocent, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Oh, no. The fact that Reno is around for another year infuriates me. I think it's such a strong card. I would actually be very, very surprised if it wasn't nerfed before it rotates. Because I think another year of it, people are going to lose their mind. Is this one more? Yeah. Yeah, Reno is, I feel like, one of the strongest cards they've printed in a long, long time. Like, think about it. Even if it didn't replace your hero power, imagine having an 8-mana spell that wipes your opponent's board, Death Rattles don't trigger, destroys locations, destroys Sargeras portal, and then the next turn, they can't even recoup that tempo loss because they can only play 1 minion. Like, if that was just an 8-mana spell, without even the new hero power or the 5 armor, like, that would be played in every deck. The card's just so strong, it's crazy. What do I got for evolves left? Not much. Is my hero power?
Justice shall prevail.
What do I have in the deck? Blazing, evolve. Got 3 more. Sucked losing those 2 muck pools. Did I have any undead die? Yeah, I'll take the stereo totem. If the stereo totem could hit this, that'd be nice. 25% chance. I don't want to drop this just to... Oh, it's a 33% chance. Ooh, see? The beer's working its magic.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Am I just dead? Just kidding, it's not working its magic. But yeah, Warrior is obviously strong already in Standard. So the fact that it's not, like, it's losing some decent cards, but like its main win conditions, it's not losing. So the fact that it kind of gets a subpar set makes sense. I think the only standout card that I can think of is, what is it? Safety Goggles. It's a 2-mana card where I think it says gain 6 armor, but it costs 0 if you have no armor. I think that'll just be a staple in like every warrior deck until it rotates. It seems so good. You know, you can play it into a sanitize. You can play it on turn 2 into the 2-mana draw 2. There's just so many options for it. Even if you have to pay the 2 mana for 6 armor, like, it's not the worst. The fact that it's 0 sometimes will offset that fact. Hey, Comavry, thanks for the follow as well. We appreciate it. Happy St. Paddy's Day. We're now halfway to affiliate. 25 followers. All right. I always get scared when I see a priest play quest. The Purified Shard quest is it's a fun deck to play, don't get me wrong, but I feel like every time I ever see that quest played, I just want to concede. Like, I just want to move on from that game. Even though, like, I've definitely won games against people playing it, but I don't know. The games you lose against, they're just miserable. At least this only needs one more infuse. Don't want Flame Tongue. Aw, don't don't jinx it, Leo. I hope it's not Boar Priest. What is it? Mana Tide?
Perfect for the band.
Actually, do I just evolve this board? Like, I want the draw, but at the same time, it's pretty nice. Actually, not really. I'm getting 3 2-drops. Yeah, that's fine. I actually had a game recently. I forget what I was playing. I think it's when I was... He didn't even heal himself. So many choices with this deck. Let's evolve this guy. Alright, luck's not on our side this game. But anyways, I was playing recently. I think I was playing, it was during my Nazoth stream, I think. I basically, oh, it's Galakron Priest, cool. At some point, I'm going to go back and have a stream for each Galakron. Galakron is one of my favorite cards of all time. This sucks, I only get one of these, though. But yeah, Galakron is one of my favorite cards of all time. I love cards that are basically like build-around cards, right? So the Old Gods, Galakron, cards that, you know, affect your deck building and make you support the card. I think are like the best cards you've ever released, and Galakron's a prime example of that. All right, here we go. That's something. The rest is kind of shit. But yeah, I think Galakron's cards like that are some of the coolest cards they've released. And I'm going to go back at some point and do like a series of streams where each stream is dedicated to one of the Galakrons. Which I think they did really well too, because pretty much all of the Galakrons were played at some point. Like some were better than others, but there weren't any that were just like trash and never played, which is always nice, you know, when they do some kind of mechanic and it actually like succeeds and people play it. So these will have rush. What's the worst thing here? This? So I will trade first this time. Not like last time. This is 4 mana, 5 mana. Nope. Back first. Ooh. It's dirty. Oh, if this was infused. Actually, I don't really want to play it. I wanted to leave the 10-10. What's the menu with the most interesting battle cry? Shit, that's a hard one. I think like if any of the like Highlander cards are an obvious example, but I feel like that's kind of like a cheap answer. Interesting. Actually, Odin is one that comes to mind. Again, I'm a big warrior player. I mainly play warrior, and I think Odin, as much as it's frustrating to play against sometimes, I think Odin is one of the cooler warrior cards they've released in a long time, because it like fundamentally changes how you play the game. You know, with an Odin warrior deck, you're basically playing the traditional control warrior, you know, stalling the game, removing threats. But then once you play Odin, it like turns on its head, and you basically like the defender becomes the aggressor, and it actually turns into you going on the offensive. I think that's cool. I think a deck starting off defensive, playing a card, and then going on the offensive, I think that's a cool mechanic. So as much as I hate losing to it sometimes, I think it's a cool card. I wonder if I should put Devolve in this deck. Should I fish for removal? Maybe I should. Need 3 damage. Look at that. Exactly what I need. Not the worst. Oh, Speaking of Temporis, my last stream I was playing Thief Rogue in Twist, and I had a game against Priest where I played Academic Espionage, which shuffles all the 1-cost spells into your deck from your opponent's class, and one of them was a Temporis. And when I first drew it, I was like, okay, I'm never playing this card. Like, Temporis is trash. But then I got to a point where I was like, screw it. I don't take enough chances sometimes. So I ended up playing it, and it won me the game. So maybe one of the only times Temporis has been played and actually won a game before. Yeah, I really should put Devolve in the deck. I wish I had that one card, the 3-mana Epic, that devolves their board and evolves yours. Maybe I should just craft it. Mass Resurrect's kind of funny because it could be very high rolly depending on some of the things I'm evolving into.
Any questions?
This card is the worst. I think the rush would be nice. Okay.
Any questions?
Oh, I'll just hold. Also, I say I like Odin, which obviously I do, but we'll have to ask me again in 6 months. Just like Reno, I think Odin might get very old towards the end of rotation. All right, Doppelgangster fills up the board. Oh, attack first.
Any questions?
All right, give me like King Crush. Give me something with charge. Rush. What is King Crush? 9 mana? I don't play. I don't play Hunter. Let me look. I think it's 9. Yeah, it's 9. So this is one more. Do we have an 8? Nope. Nope. Damn. Actually, I could double evolve. Let's go for it. Something with charge. Okay. King Crush. Oh. Take the bigger stats, I guess. Oh, that's nice though. Just priest doing priest things. I wish I had like Thrall or Evolve right now. Nice Mass Resurrect. High roll, please. Not the worst, not the best. After this game, I need a refill. I think that's the problem. We're running low on luck.
Let your essence congeal with love.
He actually has this card in his deck. Need 2 more infuses. There's Evolve. There's Thrall. Okay. You just hold. Hold for a big Evolve turn. I should almost have like a cheat sheet with all the like what mana costs have like the most like rush and charge cards. Destroy one of these. Okay. I actually totally forgot he was playing Galacrot. He played 1 invoke card, that was it. Okay. Faces the place. So I got Evolve. I think it's probably better to only play 1 Piranha and double Evolve. Or do I hold 1 for the other pack to house? Maybe I'll do that. Alright. Let's go. Sif is cool, but doesn't do anything. This is bad. That is cool too, possibly. I have a mech. That doesn't do anything. Oh, I do have a mech, I guess. That one kind of hurt me more than it helped me, I think. Yeah, I think after this game I might add like a devolve. Alright, still aboard. Easy. Easy game. Alright, I'm gonna add devolve into the deck and then get a refill. Get a refill on our luck. Yeah. Is devolve the main one? Well, it's devolving missiles too, but it's less consistent, I think. Against, like, obviously it's better against 1 or 2 minions, but worse against a wider board. Oh, it's unstable evolution as well. Kind of cool. Evolve. Yeah, this is the one. I kind of wish I had this card, and I don't really feel like... Maybe I should just craft it. I have 16,000 dust sitting here. Screw it. So then what do we take out? I think maybe the Desert Hare is kind of weak. I think Doppelgangster is worth keeping, but I think the Hare is kind of weak. School Teacher might be like a drop at some point. It's a good card, but it's one of the not... I don't know. I'm torn on it. The Chisel is meh too. Because basically with Evolve... Yeah, maybe the Hare. No, I'll do the Chisel. I feel like the Hare could lead to some more interesting, points. So yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just gonna grab another refill on my luck. I wasn't kidding when I said 2 seconds. Yeah, like I said earlier in the stream, it's my first time ever drinking green beer. I'm kind of used to it now, but it looked very weird when I first poured it.
Morgul versus Celeste.
It's like drinking like radioactive swamp water. I'm kind of actually, I feel like I overlooked this card when I was looking for a cut in the deck. I'm kind of meh on this card. I'll keep it, but also I poured this beer so bad. I was pouring with one hand while doing the mulligans, so I wasn't able to tilt the glass or anything. Look at this shit. It'll settle though. But yeah, like Manatite Totem is obviously nice. Flame Tongue is usually not great. Stereo Totem is good. And then the other Silver Hand Recruit one is kind of not great. So I think like, yeah, 2 out of the 4 choices aren't that great. Like if this was one of the 2 good ones I mentioned, I'd probably coin it out at this point. But not great. Got Chalupa sleeping in the bed too. It's settling. We're getting there. Oh, I didn't grab a spoon though to stir the food coloring. What is this now? Stereo Totem. Now we'll take it. Actually, oh, this isn't copies. Hit this. Alright, great. So even if we don't evolve this, it's pretty good. Alright, got the whole beer in. Now I just need the foam to settle a bit. What? Okay. You really didn't want those hand buffs. Evolve this, I guess.
Take the air.
The only thing that sucks about muck pools is it, kind of sucks with Doppelgangster and Desert Hare. It obviously evolves one, but then what's left behind is kind of shit. Although this isn't bad. It leaves 2 4/4s behind, but the Desert Hare sucks. That's not bad. The Divine Shield's always nice against Mage. So weird seeing the spell damage totem back. Keep thinking it's like a glitch or something.
We have many secrets.
I'm late. I'm late.
Secret Mage. That 10-year anniversary card back is pretty cool. So that's one less, right? Oh, that's kind of rough. I was worried about that one actually. I don't really know what like secret mages are playing at this point. I think I just want more things to die to infuse this. I actually have a lot of like evolve cards in my hands, so I want to save the Desert Hare and Doppelganger for when I can really go off a bit. I'm gonna go grab a spoon so I can stir in the food coloring.
I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Alright, so he's got 2 cards in hand. Got a Mad Scientist. This isn't infused yet. Desert Hare, Primordial Wave. You haven't tested for Counterspell though. See, it's the luck of the Irish. You have the muck pools if we get a really bad result. That's a little annoying. We got here 2 mana. That's 4 mana. Okay. Use a muck pool's charge for 2 less health. Yeah, like look at that. That's 1 tall can. It's like a quarter still left. This mug was bigger than I thought. I don't know. It's like you're drinking very foamy Mountain Dew or something. Hey Sports, how's it going? Happy St. Paddy's Day. Alright. Be kind of nice to devolve that. Deny him the death rattle. So we have 4 mana to play with. Desert Hare, Primordial Wave. I want to save this for like Doppelganger or Pact to House, but I guess if I get a really bad result, I can Blazing Transmutation. It's going pretty good. We're seeing how much of an effect the green beer and the luck of the Irish has on our evolves right now. So far, the results are medium.
For the scourge.
Let's see what we get. That's a little annoying. We'll keep the draws. That's not bad. Shit. The poisonous, I guess. Yeah, fair. I'll be honest, this is the first time I've ever had green beer before, and I mentioned a bit earlier in the stream, but it is a little off-putting, I'm not gonna lie. I actually had to go to 2 grocery stores, funny enough, to get the green food coloring. I think just, a lot of people had the same idea. I actually found this really cool, like, St. Patrick's Day themed mug when I bought this one, but it was, you couldn't see through it. I wanted to show off the beer, so couldn't get that one, unfortunately. But yeah, it is a little weird. Like I said, it's like foamy Mountain Dew. Ooh, when I switch over to Mage, that's a good card to add to the deck. Basically, after Shaman, I'm going to switch over to Mage, and I want to make a deck where like every single card in the deck has some kind of random effect. Okay. Just tap with everything, and then we'll decide. So we have 4-drop, 5-drop, redrop. Evolve this, I guess. I want to make room for Doppelgangster. It's not the worst. The question here is, do I pack the house? So with pack the house, I get an 8-drop, a 7-drop, 6-drop, and 5-drop. I'll also get a 6, an 8. This is probably the better card. Oh, it's 4 minions though. Never mind. I don't want to lose one of them. I want to like maximize value. That is very nice. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what people do now that Spell Damage Totem is back. Like, obviously they removed it from the game for a reason. It was a little problematic. But yeah, I've mentioned it in a previous stream. There's a lot of cards they're bringing back with this core set that I'm very surprised at because they caused issues in the game in the past, like Leroy, for instance. At one point, multiple decks were built around abusing Leroy and OTKing people. Rogue played it, Warlock played it. There's probably some other ones I'm forgetting as well, but yeah. Leroy was very prevalent in the meta at one point, and that's why they removed it. So yeah, the fact that they're confident enough in it that it won't break the game again to bring it back, I don't know. We'll have to see. Although I do think part of it is that they are just more okay with like OTK decks existing. You know, back in the day, they tried to shy around that, but now, like, there's Sif Mage right now who can OTK people. There's Odin Warrior who can 1 or 2 turn kill people pretty easily. So I think it's more so the fact that they've warmed up to the idea of OTK decks that maybe that's why they're okay bringing Leroy back. And we'll draw first. Okay, I think we're going to save the Evolve for Pack the House. Actually, oh, for a second I was like, how did this cost 0? I drew it with the 8-mana Legendary. So I think I just want to get some shit on the board. Then next turn, I will play the Frog, Pack the House, Evolve. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a few clips online of people... Wow. I'm the Evolve deck. What's going on here? But I've seen a few clips online of some people playing some like spell damage shaman decks and them performing really well right now. Yeah, Leo, I think I know what you're talking about there. I'll have to check it out after this game. Like I said earlier, I don't really play shaman, so I don't really have a lot of shaman legendaries because unless I open them, I'm never crafting them. But yeah, maybe that'll be one of my goals for this expansion is play shaman more often. Because, yeah, I'll have to check after this game, but I've been playing for 10 years now. I think I have like 150 or 200 wins on shaman, which is nothing after 10 years. That's nice. All right, here we go. Help us. No help. That's a new card. All right. Although, who knows? If he doesn't have a board clear, it's a lot of health and damage on the board. Yeah. Are you kidding me? What is this horse shit? Off of Molten Rune. Okay. This hand is really bad now. Don't really want Flame Tongue. Kind of want to wait for Manatide Totem. But yeah, one reason I think I've never really been into Shaman is the Overload mechanic has just never really vibed with me. And I think for that reason, I've just never really like given it much of a chance. But they have some really cool cards with Shutter Block coming out, you know, the new set. And there's some other really interesting cards coming out for it. I should give it more of a shot. It would be really funny if we get a lot of minions on the board and he ROM Nats and, you know, fatigues himself. At least a bunch of these cards are pretty decent top decks. Thrall's nice, School Teacher. That one, not so much. But actually, no, that one is good because Stereo Totem is useless. These four will infuse it. Then I can Doppelganger, Baroness, Evolve. I didn't expect that. Well, at least that's infused now. Yeah, I think I'm going to play this guy until it's Manatide Totem. Next turn we'll do a big evolve. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not... Oh, that sets me back a bit, but I'm surprised I'm not more into Shaman, considering I like combo decks and things like that, and Shaman has a lot of that. But him healing is gonna be a little annoying. So we play this for sure. This is essentially the same thing, so I'll just play this. Alright, pray. Okay. We just got big stats, that's it. Yeah, I think Overload is an interesting mechanic. You know, I think when it's used well, like as much as people liked to hate on like the 4-mana 7/7 and stuff, I think it was a cool design. The fact that, you know, yeah, you get more stats up front, but it sets you back on future turns, I think it is cool design. But I don't know. Maybe I just haven't given it enough of a chance. Created by Dune Sculptor. What is Dune Sculptor? Oh, he lost the Frostlich Jane a hero power though, it's just potentially big.
Time is now.
What a shit 7-drop though. If I could top deck like some kind of evolve card, it'd be nice on that though. Same with that. Oh, two awful 7-drops.
You here for the tour?
Alright, don't clear my board, please. If I can evolve one or both of these 7s, it'd help a lot.
Oh, it's
No, I feel like if this was Quest Mage, I would have conceded this game already. I hate that deck. Like, at least Sith Mage generally wins pretty quickly, but Quest Mage just like, you know, sometimes just drags the game out so long. And you know, it's like they inevitably win. Yeah, does he have so many cards in deck still? Must be Renathal too. Yeah, like I've played against Quest Mages that, you know, obviously they can set up like the ROM Nat loop, but even without the ROM Nat loop, you have Rewind, and there's the other card, like there's obviously multiple cards that discover cards, but even, you know, say you got 2 ice blocks, you got Rewind. I've played against mages playing like 5 ice blocks in a game, and it's the worst. This is Counterspell that really sucks. Yep, this game's over. I ran out of steam. He cleared my board one too many times. That Doom, that randomly generated Doom was ridiculous. I don't think... Yeah, I'm gonna check that spell you mentioned, Leo. I don't think I have it though. I know what you're talking about though. I think it's like 8 mana. Oh no, 6 mana. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't think... I think they're missing anything major. Yeah, I have a Lady Prestor deck made. I'll probably play at some point. I think it's a fun deck. Oh, I forget Thrall's Gift. Because again, I don't play Shaman often when you get... That's Death Knight. Lightning Bolt, Hex, Bloodlust. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like, I don't think for this deck, but I think it's one of the better gifts. Some of them I think are just bad. I think the Priest one kind of sucks. Like, I think one of these options should have been like a board clear. Because that's generally how like the gift cards work. Is like there's like single target removal, card draw, and board clear. I think the Warrior one is like a prime example of like a perfect one. You got Execute for single target removal, Brawl for board clear, and Shield Block for card draw, and some survivability. So some of them are better than others. But yeah, for I think certain Shaman decks for sure, getting those extra lightning bolts, like you said. Or I've even seen it run in like Kingsbane Rogue, where people have the Thief Gift because it has deadly poison in it. So yeah, some of them are better than others, but I think most of them are decent and have at least like some deck they can be played in. And they're free, like you said.
Morgul versus Medivh.
Welcome to my eternal party!
Keep this to start evolving it, I guess. You know, funny enough, maybe Muck Pools isn't great in the deck. Because it more so focuses on, like, you know, board evolves. Blazing Transmutation is nice because, yeah, it only targets one minion, but you get to discover, which helps a lot. So yeah, I don't know if Muck Pools is great.
Here for the tour?
Another secret mage. Oh yeah, Wild Paw Knoll. That's the one, the 5/4 rush that gets discounted with your hand size, right? I totally forgot about that card. It's kind of unoptimal, but I'm going to do this.
Here for the tour?
So it infuses this guy.
Your tour ends here.
Yeah, actually, yeah, the Knoll's a really good idea. Oh yeah, Piranha. The schooling definitely helps that as well. Yeah, maybe I'll drop Muck Pools for that. I think, or actually, maybe I won't drop Muck Pools. Maybe I drop this card, because I don't think this... It's like never the ones I want. I feel like I've never seen this card played. I'm going to coin out the Fool next turn. Actually, I could... That's like objection or something. Alright, the one time the Flame Tongue Totems come in handy. Yeah, Packed House is definitely expensive. It is nice because it gets 4 bodies on board, though. With 2 or 3 of them being decent costs. Okay. I guess I Desert Hare. You'll obviously ping 1 down, but whatever's left I could Thrall next turn. Oh, I forgot about the Evolve Weapon. I don't know if I have that. I'll have to check. And Leo Zentimo. Let me look that up. I don't remember what card. I'm not super familiar with the Shaman cards.
Need a key?
Oh yeah, with single target evolves, I can definitely see that being useful. Okay. I don't want to attack because I don't want to risk it being like what's it called, Flame Ward or something. Let's play it safe here because if this Flame Ward just destroys my whole board. Oh, we got something with Rush. Or no, I have the coin in hand. That's pretty bad. That's okay. Yeah, I can't remember if I have the Evolve Weapon. I think it's an epic. Why do all the fun cards have to be epics? Like, there's so many epic cards that, like, I want to play in, like, fun decks and stuff like that. Like, they're not great, but they're fun. Oh, that's rough. Alright, this is a 3-drop, 5-drop, 5-drop. I think I trade Evolve this guy. So it wasn't Flame Ward. Still, I think it made more sense to be hesitant to be safe.
The seas belong to us.
Yeah, it's not the worst. It's Ogre stats. Yeah, did he actually... Oh, okay, it was a randomly generated Oasis Alley.
Need a key?
Was this card always this battle cry, or was it changed at some point? Because I know they adjusted like a bunch of older cards. I just don't remember seeing this card previously. So, oh, maybe I just haven't ran into a lot of like secret mages in Wild. I just don't remember this card for some reason. I think we'll just draw. Objection, really? And the secret pool is so big and wild too. Like, what is this? 20 secrets? A little over 20 secrets, and you got objection? Give me a break.
Must be chosen.
I think I'll keep evolve this. That's kind of nice. Yeah, like one nice thing about Secret Mage in Wild is there's so many secrets, you know, like the chance of randomly generating the annoying ones, like objection and counterspell and stuff, is lower. So the fact that he got that there is so annoying. Like you definitely have to play around it less because it's less likely for them to have it. At least I can test for counterspell. He played 2 secrets from his deck there. I'm assuming, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those was counterspell or objection. What a fool. Playing counterspell into my coin. That's okay. That's nice. Just in case this is like vaporize. Okay.
Good effort.
Either I'm dead or he's conceding. Okay. Alright, yeah, let me check if I have that weapon. I don't think I did. Because when I search transform in the collection, I don't remember it coming up. And I already crafted two epics for this deck. I don't want to craft anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe another time. If I do another stream in the future dedicated to Evolve Shaman, I'll probably just go all out and craft all the useful cards. But with the new expansion coming out in a couple days, I want to hold on to my dust. Just because I don't know. The packs, I could miss all the legendaries I want to get in this set. I have to craft all of them. Yeah, I guess there was reason to attack with either of them there, right? There's certain secrets that would warrant attacking with the one versus the other, and likewise. Alright. I don't even know if I keep Tour Guide. If I had like the Infuse card in hand, I'd probably keep it. I think just full mulligan. Yeah, like I think I'd replace this guy with the weapon for sure. Let's see what they, maybe I'll coin one out. Jukebox. Jukebox is the buffing one, right? Oh, I forgot Noel. Yeah, after this game I'll add Noel. Jukebox is the buffing one? Oh, it's a Silverhand Recruit one. Actually, it's not the worst, actually. Let's get it out. More evolved targets. And the Mana Tide actually on 3 is nice. Okay. Okay. Sucks for him. I'll do the Mana Tide still. Oh, 100%. I feel the exact same way. When I played a Paladin deck a couple streams ago. I think it was the day they did the update, and it was super weird because I would get multiple Silverhand Recruits on the board, and I would keep thinking like I played some spell that generated these 1/1s or something. It just kept throwing me off. It's still so weird to me that they updated that 10 years into the game.
Anybody?
Go for a spell. Like, it's a cool update, don't get me wrong. I think it definitely adds a lot to the game. You know, especially the fact that they have their own, like, voice lines and stuff. But, yeah, the weird change 10 years in.
Any questions?
Pick me! Pick me!
Like, yeah, I can evolve these, I guess. I think Dredge is like an S tier mechanic. It's really too bad that they're probably not going to bring Dredge back because it's like very thematically tied to the expansion. But I think Dredge is an amazing mechanic. I play Magic as well. So, you know, there's similar keywords in Magic. And I think, yeah, that's just a great keyword. Double trade. This is probably better than Evolve, right? You want a 6-drop or 7-drop?
Job's done.
8 Temporis. Hey, it's not bad. I'll take it. It's actually funny. I played a game recently where someone, I think someone randomly generated this card, and for the life of me, I could not remember this card at all. I do not remember this card ever existing or being played. It's funny how that works. Definitely the luck was kicking in with that evolve. Yeah, so what's it called in Magic? Scry is the top of your deck. Surveil. So yeah, Scry or Dredge is essentially Surveil in Magic. If they did add a Scry mechanic in Hearthstone, I think that'd be equally great. And I think there's room for it, right? Dredge is the bottom of the deck, and they could add a Scry-like effect for the top of the deck. Yeah, I think it's a great mechanic. And the fact that in the same set they had the cards that would put cards onto the bottom of your deck to pair with Dredge, I think it's just a great set. Mandela effect. Yeah. Yeah, I do not remember this at all. I don't know what happened here. The question here is, let's evolve again? Might as well. So these will be 9 drops. I feel like 8 drops are kind of better than 9 drops, right? Ah, we scared him off. That evolve was just too good. All right, I'll add the Knoll before I forget. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier in the stream, but I really do wonder if Reno is going to go the rest of the year without getting nerfed. I think it's such a strong and frustrating card, and the fact that we had to put up with it for another year, it's going to get old very quick, I think. So I was going to remove Muck Pools, but I feel like Muck Pools goes well with the Knoll. So maybe just get rid of this guy. I think this is the only card in the deck that kind of like feels bad sometimes. Look at that. Yeah, I would be very, very surprised if we go the rest of the... Because he's around for another year still. If we go the rest of the year without him getting nerfed. Like, it's insane how strong the card is.
Morgul versus Valera.
Like, and there's a lot of different ways that can nerf him too, right? Not even just counting like a mana increase. Like making it so if his board clear triggered death rattles, that would help. Not getting rid of like locations or Sargeras portal. Yeah, I don't know.
You here for the tour?
But I think it's one of like the most frustrating cards to play against for sure. Leads to a lot of feels bad moments. And it's so easy, like card draw nowadays is so prevalent. You can run Reno in some decks that aren't even Highlander. But they just draw so many cards and draw them so quickly that by the time they need to play Reno, there's no duplicates left in their deck. You know, I've seen some suggestions online saying like if your deck started with no duplicates, that it triggers, which that could possibly work. Because as I said, a lot of decks play it that aren't even Highlander, just because they can draw so well. Let's hold off here. Next turn, drop Baroness and evolve her. That is true. I think they'll just, you know, especially with Whizbang releasing, there's so many changes, right? Because not only is, you know, we have sets rotating out, we have the core set changes. I don't think there'll be any radical like nerfs or changes this expansion, but by the time we get to the next expansion, if like Reno or some other cards are still super prevalent or super strong, I could see some kind of change by that point.
The house of ours is gone, but I am undying. From the
Oh, good old Gurabashi Berserker. But yeah, I think that is part of the problem. Is like I said, so many like Druid decks or even like Warrior now or some other classes can draw through their decks so quickly. You could just throw Reno in as just, you know, and a decent amount of the time. But by the time you need to play it, like, you know, you either have no duplicates in your deck or maybe like one or two. So it's very easy to just throw it into almost any deck, any slower deck. It's a bit of an awkward turn because I can't follow up the Doppelgangster with anything. Just trade in Primordial Wave. Oh, cube. Oh, that's nice. What is this? I've never seen this card in my life. That's nice if it lives, though. Oh, I am so glad Astalor is rotating out. I think it was such a mistake printing such a strong win condition at neutral. Like, the fact that you can put it into almost any deck, and it also got really abused with Bran and, you know, some other effects. I cannot wait for Astalor to rotate out. Like, any card that is just so universally strong that you can just throw it into any deck, I think shouldn't exist. Because when Astalor was in Standard, almost every deck just started at 29 cards. Like, you just added Astalor in every single deck, right? And I just don't think that's healthy for the game. Could School Teacher Naga evolve?
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
This would be nice if it wasn't this turn. This is okay. Discover another card.
Pick me! Pick me!
That's fun. We'll evolve two of them.
Incredible.
This guy. Okay. Yeah, for sure. And I agree that I think Astalor in concept was really neat. You know, It's kind of the same reason I've talked in the past about like spell stones and like any kind of card you can kind of like rank up and like increase as the game goes on. I think is cool, you know, because you have that choice of playing it, you know, earlier in the game where it's weaker or holding it till later in the game where it's stronger. I like those kinds of choices, but he was overtuned, as you mentioned. Yeah, doubling Astalor, discovering it, always felt bad. What is this? It's interesting how this is just like a persistent effect. This isn't a battle cry. Usually you see effects like this as a battle cry. I don't think how I trade here matters much because there's so many taunts. So, oh, this isn't infused. I just want to evolve. It's one off lethal. That's kind of cool. What do I want to get rid of here? 4-drop. 4-drop. I know one suggestion I've seen for kind of like balancing Astalor was the 8-mana version. It should have just been a Mana Thirst instead of a Battle Cry. So it could have been like Mana Thirst 8, deal 7 damage, and then Mana Thirst 10, deal 14 damage. So then you couldn't abuse it with Bran. I think that would have helped a lot. Because a lot of the issues with Bran, or sorry, yeah, a lot of the issues with like Bran and Astalor, I guess, was the fact that they, you know, went together and Druid would just abuse it. Something with charge. Oh. Do I evolve that? What are the odds I can't deal 1 damage in 3 turns? Like I can evolve it, but is that fun? I'll just leave it. Oh yeah, Shudderwalk. Yeah, there's just too many ways to like abuse battle cries, right? So if they changed Astalor to the Mana Thirst, like I mentioned, I think that would have helped the card a lot. And yeah, you mentioned Pyros. Yeah, Astalor really shows you how garbage Pyros was.
I want you, and you, and you.
I believe he went face. Doppelganger, Primordial Wave. I'm not going to trade. Oh, look at that. Cheers. Was that not a good evolve or what? Holy shit. Can you imagine I got a rush or like a charge there and you had the target done? Alright, I think we'll do one more of Shaman and then switch over to a Mage deck. Where basically I want to make a deck where like every card in the deck has some kind of random effect, which isn't hard with Mage, obviously.
Versus Thrall.
Against another Shaman. I don't want to keep the Doppelganger with no evolve effects in hand. Could keep the School Teacher with the coin. Not sure. It's funny, I added the Knoll and I haven't seen it yet, so hopefully this game we draw it. And I have the Schooling, so Murlocs, okay. Yeah, if we draw the Knoll, like might be able to play it, and having the Muck Pools out actually. That's nice with Muck Pools though. me just coin out the Baroness at this point. Get 2 bodies on the board. Win them a 5-drop. Okay. It's funny how many of like these kind of cards they've printed, like anti-secret tech, and almost all of them are trash. And the fact that he got this out on turn 2 and is getting so much value off it, been nice for him. So I'm obviously trading here. Let's clear the board. Or most of it, at least. Pumps this up, too. Primordial Wave could be really nice here. He gets like a nasty Murloc board that's all buffed up. Get a set 6-drop. Okay.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Well, that's actually really nice. Get rid of 2 threats. I will hold off on it, though. Do I see Evolve here? Oh, I'll hold it. Next turn will probably be like Doppelgangers to Evolve. He generated like so many free Murlocs. Alright, nice board though to Doppelgangers to Evolve. It does have a Poisonous, which kind of sucks, but... that's not too bad. Decent Death Rattle. I'm gonna trade here, I guess. Oh boy. I'm gonna Primordial Wave next turn. Which is really good against this, right? Because the stats are super inflated for a 5 cost. So it's, you know, going down to a 4. Oh, the devolve is so nice. Oh, so good. Of course, doesn't trade. Oh man, that's nasty. So I have 4 mana to play with. A Desert Hare. So just go face with everything. Use the last charge here. Noggling. So what do I want to evolve? 6, 6, 6. Doesn't really matter.
Pick me! Pick me!
Here we go. I am at 16 life, which is a little rough, but we'll take it like a taunt here or something. I can also attack into something. Alright, you got all trash though. Actually, how much damage does he have here? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I didn't get any taunts. Oh, and he has a Murloc too. We can still lose this. Oh, I totally read that card wrong. I thought it said at the start of your turn, add two Silverhand recruits to your hand. The green beer helps RNG, but lowers reading comprehension, apparently. Trilly's nice. The rest of these are some awful evolves. 7 mana 4/4, 7 mana 5/5. Oh, don't have like the poisonous guy. Okay. The fact that this hits face, very good. Don't have a 1-cost Murloc, please. You can trade here. Okay, so I have the 7 drops. That doesn't do anything, right? No. Okay. We need 3 damage. Check school teacher first.
Anybody?
That was 1 damage. I missed, I guess. Wait, what did I take there? Hex. Okay. I already forgot. So this is 7 mana, 7 mana. Evolve the weaker one. No.
Pick me!
Give me... Oh, I can't even summon the totem. Okay. This game, man. 4, 5, 6, 7. He's 4. He has Bloodlust Undead, but he has all Murlocs in hand, pretty much. Yeah, he has 1 non-Murloc in hand. It's fine. Oh, that's rough, though. Is there some kind of lethal there? Must be, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Maybe he can't count. Damn. Luck was not on our side that game. Alright, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, go to the washroom, get another drink, and then we're going to switch over to Mage. So, I'll be back. All right, we were back. Got more luck juice. Also got a random assortment of snacks because I got a little hungry. Got cheese string. Got a donut. Got some almonds and cashews. But yeah, let's switch over to a mage deck. Basically, like I said, I want to just add a bunch of shit that just does random stuff. Shifting scroll, perfect example. Babbling book. This deck's probably not going to be great, but it's not what we're shooting for here. Maybe Tome of Intellect, but we'll see. Trick Totem, 100%. Unstable Portal. Void Scripture, I like that spell. Go with the Imp. Molten Rune. This would kind of be nice if I went for a bit of an Excavate package, but I don't think I will. Tear Reality. That's fun. I'll go with that. Astromancer Solarian. I only have one. We'll add it. I don't want to craft a second. Oh, you meant this one. I actually don't have this card, funny enough. I wish I did, because that would be a good inclusion. Let's take this guy out then. Where were we? Deck of Wonders. Great. Chaotic Tendrils. Actually, what other... See, why is this an epic? So many fun cards just have to be epic. We'll add... I just add all the Yogs. I'll add Prison. I'll add this Yog for the Tendrils. Ah, screw it. We'll add all of them. What else do we got here? Any, like, good random neutral effects? That's kind of fun. Brightwing. That's kind of fun. It's random and it's gold for St. Patrick's Day. The fact that I have it in gold too is funny. We have 4 more cards. Oh, Vargoth, sure. Spellslinger. Which Spellslinger? Oh. Yep, it's good inclusion. Actually, here you go, Renathal. Renathal was buffed, which is nice. And I feel like there's just so many cards we want to add. Let's just go through again without the random filter. See, I talked about it earlier about the different gift cards. I think Jaina's gift is actually very disappointing. I played, I had a stream recently where I played RNG Mage, and I had this card in the deck originally, but ended up removing it because I don't know. Basically, Frostbolt and Fireball accomplish the same things. They're both, single target removal, and then it has draw. So I think they should have removed either Frostbolt or Fireball for either Blizzard. Like, take out Fireball and add Blizzard to keep the Frost, theme, or remove Frostbolt and add Flame Strike and keep the Fire theme. I think that's how it should have went. I should have had a board clear there. Is there any good, like, Joust cards? Sure. Reveal a minion in each deck. Fightful Summoner. Am I missing that card? Aw. This card must have been nerfed at some point, right? Because I remember playing this card. I definitely had this card at some point, and I remember when this deck was a thing. Like, I remember Druid would run it with, like, the 10 mana spell. Was this, like, 5 mana originally or something? Okay, what are neutral cards? Cheesemonger? Sure. Oh, it was 6, then 7, then 6 again. Okay, this was one of those cards they like reverted. But yeah, I remember at one point, I'm not a fan of that design, obviously. Like, it's like the high roll, like it's like Barnes, right? That card where you just get out and can just high roll you win you the game that turn. It's not very fun. And I remember, like I said, when Druid used to play that with the, was it Ultimate Infestation, the 10 mana spell? Herald of Yogg. Am I missing that card too? Unless you meant Servant of Yogg, which 100%, let's add that. Yeah, see, Puzzle, Epic. Why all these fun Epic cards? Honestly, if the expansion wasn't launching in 2 days, I would craft all these cards. But I want to hold off just in case. Because, yeah, just in case I open my packs and I'm missing a lot of the cards I really want and I have to spend all my dust. All right, let's go back to neutrals. I think we were at like 4 or 5 mana. That's kind of fun. That can like potentially disrupt combos and stuff. Put one in for now. Oh, let's put Cho'Gall. That's fun. I do think Cho'Gall was broken previously. Because what was it? The 3 mana rogue legendary, the one that like transformed when you played a card from another class. That card was unintentionally nerfed at one patch. And around the same time, there was a stream where I played with Cho'Gall, and it states it's a 50%, right? But across like 10 games, I had Cho'Gall trigger like once or twice. And I don't know if my luck is just really bad or if he was actually reverted to the 25% chance. I don't know. But if it was broken, hopefully they fixed it. There's 3 cards left. Maddest Bomber. Sure. Sure, we'll put that guy in. How many elementals do I have in the deck for the Spellstone? What does it do again? Adds elementals to your hand? Where is it? Isn't it 1 mana? Oh. Okay, do I have any elementals here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I could do Infinitize. Oh, actually, no, we should add Ramnath. Add Ramnath to repeat everything. Yeah, let's try that. This deck is like awful, but we'll see. Like I said, we're here for fun. There's so many cards in this deck I don't think I've ever played. I don't think I've ever played or even seen Cheesemonger or Soul Seeker. So we'll see how it goes. Without the coin, I don't really want to keep both of these. Keep Servant. And then again, I mulligan it for another 5-drop anyways.
Ah, I see you brought guests.
So it's probably going to be Forge on 2, Molten Ruin on 3, Tear on 4. Is this like the first Demon Hunter I've run into all day? I wonder if we're going to see this card more after rotation. Like, it's a decent card. I just think it doesn't make the cut with the cards currently available. But it seems good in both Rogue and Demon Hunter. We'll have to see after rotation. Okay, I don't think we have any taunt minions in our deck. But we do a lot of like randomly generated cards, right? Put Unstable Portal into a taunt minion. Probably be Terror from Reality next turn. Maybe Servant of Yogg after that. Oh, Lore Walker Cho. That's a good one. I'm going to add that to the after this for sure. What can I remove for Lore Walker Cho? Polymore's potentially nice. Maybe the Raven, or one of them. So funny. I remember when Trick Totem came out, seeing all kinds of clips on YouTube of it like killing itself or wiping like the player's board. There's been a lot on. Funny enough, there we go. But funny enough, there's been a lot of spells added since then. I don't know if it's better or worse. Sure, let's swap. Okay. Oh, I guess he has that for like the tradable. It's okay, we got +1/+1. What? What is happening?
Time to light a fire under this town.
I'm surprised you didn't wait. Like playing that next turn with full mana with this on board? Would've been nice. Servant of Yogg? Afraid of Yogg? Could be worse.
For the Kirin Tor.
I might try to dump my hand size a bit, just to get as many tendrils is possible, because I'll probably play this for the tendrils. The next turn, maybe Trick Totem. Oh, feels so good. I still can't believe you've played Flint with this on board and his last 2 mana. What is this deck?
Time grows short.
Come on, man. Just hit face. It's not that hard. Okay. Go Trick Totem. Play this. Ooh, not a bad outcome. I thought about playing this, but I didn't want to overload myself because I kind of want to play the turtle next turn. Like the high roll potential on this card. The fact that it's just any spell, right? It's not even like discover a spell that costs 5 or more. So you could just get 3 shitty options. You can get something really expensive and powerful. I totally forgot I got that secret. Killed the totem? What did it do to you? Yeah, let's go turtle power. Let's see. Guess refund the 2 mana. I don't want to risk boring this because I want to freeze his face. And we have no elementals. We'll save that. There's no point. Nothing we could do with that. So next turn, play the Void Scripture. Maybe Deck of Wonders. Dump my hand a bit. Yogg turn after. What is this guy playing? He just like roll his face across the keyboard and just add random cards. Okay, let's see what we get. The fact that these can hit my own minions. At least this one, if it hits the turtle, doesn't kill it. Oh, we gotta go with like RNG on RNG, right? Not great. Let's try again. Not great. Oh, I thought this has elusive. Let's play both of these, I guess.
Wicked.
I basically had the option of either freezing it or dealing 2 more damage to it, so. This one looks really green. I had a heavy hand on the food coloring with this one. This guy is really taking his time, though. I already forgot what these secrets were. I'm assuming he's going to attack my face. Which I don't even... is fine because I don't even necessarily want to draw 3 cards. I Yogg this turn.
Time grows short.
I was trying to remember how much mana all those cards cost. All right. As much as I want the tendrils, I think we have to make everything attack each other. All right. Hit this. It's not working. We got the spell damage totem, but he's just gonna kill it anyways. Alright. It's all up to you, servant. At least if he builds up a bit of a board, I have mass polymorph. And who knows, he could save the last weapon charge here. Never mind, he's gonna attack my face. So yeah, maybe mass polymorph into servant. Unless I draw something better. Nope. That's... Oh, okay, here we go. Only 1 minion in hand. Don't hit the servant. Okay. Actually, no, that's awful. It hurts me for 4. Heal me? Nope. That was some trash. Like, absolutely worst case scenario, this gets me a taunt totem. Needs 6 damage to kill me. Okay, he must have lethal, or he just can't count, because that was lethal. Unless he, like, thinks this is ice block, maybe. Go play the imp. See what we get. The totem, maybe. Yeah, either he can't count or he thinks this is ice block. But even if he thinks this is ice block, he should have hit face here because he could have got me down to 1 health and triggered ice block if that's what it was. All right, let's go. RNG.
Dead or alive?
RNG. Actually, is there even any 1-drop that saves me? I think I just do this instead.
This show.
That's not what I want. Trick totem, it's all up to you. Alright, game 1, not great. But yeah, Lore Walker Choke. That is a good answer for sure. I'll add that. Lore Walker Cho. Unseen Saboteur. This is gonna be another epic I don't have. Why are all the fun cards epic? That is really cool though. I like disruption like that. Yeah, man. Like I said, if the expansion wasn't launching in 2 days, I would craft all these epics. I've come across like 4 or 5 epics now that would fit in this deck perfectly. And they're all, yeah, they're just all epic. Anything else? Any fun legendaries? Infinitize, maybe? Nothing really stands out. I totally forgot they added these new cards. Oh, I could put Hearth in, actually. What are we taking out for Hearth? Cheesemonger? Do that. Anything else stand out? I don't think so. I know one card that would go perfect in this deck that, again, I don't have, and it is a legendary, unfortunately, is the 9-mana guy that makes all targets Noggenfogger. This guy would be perfect in this deck. It sucks he only has 4 health, though. It's so easy to kill. But that'd be perfect in this deck. Alright, so we added Lorewalker Cho. We added Hearth. I think that's the only changes we made. Oh no, there's something else we added. What did I add? There's some 2 or 3 cost spell. Oh, Infinitize. Yeah, I added Infinitize as well.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Oh, Cho triggered. If he's playing like an aggro deck, that's kind of nice for me.
Coming to fruition.
Knowledge is power.
So I just hold Yogg. I think if I hold Yogg, I have to get rid of this. Alright, double Yogg. Yeah, this shit looks like nuclear. Can't even talk. I definitely was very heavy-handed on the food coloring that time.
I see you've brought I see you've brought guests.
You know what's funny? I remember when I was younger, people would always like brag about like how much they could drink and stuff. And I just never understood it. You know, I'm fine getting drunk off a couple drinks. Like, cool. It costs you $30 to get drunk. It costs me $5 to get drunk. I don't really understand how that's a brag. There's a Toki.
For the Kirin Tor.
This one's like super random. Like literally any legendary from any time. Might coin out Tear Reality, depending what happens here. Oh, there's Hearth too.
For the Kirin Tor.
Actually, the fact that he's Quest, that's a huge like upside for him. Because if I have minions on the board, he can attack into them and progress the quest. So definitely benefits him way more than it benefits me. Yeah, one card I'm really excited about from the new expansion is the new Whizbang. The last Whizbang, I actually crafted in gold just because I played it so often. And it was fun because say you hopped on, there wasn't like a specific deck you wanted to play, you just kind of wanted to chill and just, you know, play some games for fun. Whizbang was perfect for that. And the new Whizbang is like essentially the same. You know, it's just like fun random decks. So I'm a little bummed that it wasn't like the free reward track legendary. But if I don't open him, I'll be crafting him 100%. Trick Totem, YOLO.
For the Kirin Tor.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, Oswald, exactly. Like, I don't know, it's definitely like a younger thing, right? That, yeah, I used to love, and I still love, only whatever, having a few drinks and it having an effect, and other people have to drink like a whole bottle or a whole case of beer, and it's just, one, it's expensive, And yeah, it's just like so many more empty calories, and it's great. I'm fine being a cheap date. Just coin out Yogg.
For the Kirin Tor.
For a second, I thought I could target any minion that just shoveled himself into the deck. Like, I want a Hearth, but I got double Yogg in my hands. I don't have a lot of spells, though. I have a lot of minions. I might just Hearth on 6. Yes, like the fact there that he could attack into my guy and damage himself 5. So strong. Yeah, Oswald, you're here for a fun time, not a long time. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see what we get.
Dead or alive?
Not the worst.
For the Kirin Tor.
Yeah, next turn more than likely gonna Hearth. I remember I played a previous stream where I had Hearth, and I was always so hesitant to play him. Like, I wanted to wait until my hand was trash because I didn't want to throw away any like good cards. But it's almost like, say you're playing like an RPG, say you're playing like a Final Fantasy game, right? And you have like that Ultra Potion, and you have all those items you hold on to because you want to wait for like the perfect time to play them, and it just never happens, and you finish the game and you still have them. That's essentially how I was treating Hearth. So I think I just need to be more willing to just throw him out there. Like right now, I don't want to lose, you know, the 2 Yoggs or Prison, but screw it, right?
Gather round, everyone. It's time for a celebration.
Oh yeah, I forgot they buffed the Demon Hunter hand, so it's like the unbuffed versions now. Or sorry, the nerfed versions. I forgot Twin Slice only gave 1 before, but it was 0. Actually, in my head, it was still 2, and I was going to swing and kill it. Oh well.
For the Kirin Tor.
Whatever, we got Skull of Gul'dan outcasted. Man, this card was so strong. I don't even know if it was just because of like the meta or what, but I remember this card driving me insane when Demon Hunter first released. I think it's just because it's like a persistent effect versus a battle cry. Oh, I see. The fact that he has the quest trigger, that one attack is insane. I almost don't want minions on the board. Just play this if he doesn't play anything. Yeah, this anomaly helped him so much. So I'm gonna trade here, and then I don't want a minion on the board from an attack into.
For the Kirin Tor.
Oh, dark. I can't get over that. It's my first time drinking green beer. It's weird. I've never seen that ran in Quest Warlock. Yeah, there's no way we win this, right? Like that, him attacking into things and damaging me is so strong. That's okay. You win some, you lose some. And that was kidnap anyways. How do you even get that? Oh, from the Spell Slinger. That's okay. We'll keep the deck the way it is. Yeah, what are some of the cards you guys are excited for with the new expansion? Personally, I'm really like the card I'm most excited about is the Wheel of Death from Warlock. I think it'll be a fun card to build around.
Jaina versus
I think it'll be a bad card. Like I don't think the deck will be competitive at all. But oh, that's cool. I don't think it'll be competitive at all, but it'll be fun.
The past
It's like a
is
challenge.
dead.
Knowledge is power.
I think it's a bit too slow to keep Hurdle.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Probably forge this on 2.
What is it?
our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Guess I'm pinging this. Probably tear reality next turn.
Leave bones, please.
Jeez. That's kind of cool, but the problem is this deck is probably, it seems like a faster deck.
My ancestors are useful.
Kill this. It's unstable. Don't have any secret, but 0 mana 2/3. This is really nice if I don't just die in the next few turns. Getting the Yogs down to 1. It needs 3 corpses for this death rattle to trigger. Wow, he's rushing out those Astalors. That's not awful. That's awful.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Oh, it's weird. They updated the text on this card. It's weird seeing the elusive keyword. Because this was a much like meatier text box before, because it would have said, you know, summon 2 golems. Sorry, summon 2 5/6 golems with taunt and cannot be targeted by heroes' powers or spells. It's crazy to me they took 10 years to keyword that. That'll trigger, which is a little annoying. Do I just double trade and Lunas? Be down to 15 health. Or just Vargoth and draw?
Free of that blasted tower.
Oh, double trade. Reduces 1 damage. Yeah, Priest is getting a pretty interesting package. I think the like cheap spells and refreshing hero power package is interesting. And what else are they getting? Oh, the dragons. Yeah, the dragon package. I'm really curious how the extra turn dragon is going to work out. Because there's people saying that like it's going to get nerfed, you know, first week. They think it's like the strongest card in the set. So we'll have to see. Obviously, extra turn effects are historically very strong. So we'll have to see. Got 7 damage on board. 1 off from doing that.
I wonder.
You only get 1 spell with this, which is a little annoying. If I can survive 1 turn, I can Arcane Defenders next turn and then Romnath for another one. But this turn is rough.
I wonder.
Just Lunas. Oh, feels so bad. But yeah, if I can hold on, Arcane Defenders, get another Arcane Defenders. I forget the unholy card that buffs all your guys with attack. I forget how many corpses it needs. Oh, the boy. Oh, you can kill one of them though with this, but actually kills one with this. We're still not dead unless he has some kind of like attack buff. Oh, he has Astalor though. That was a good try. Alright. We were doing okay with the Shaman deck. This Mage one, I think we might have went too much off the rails with the Mage deck. Flew too close to the sun.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Right. Hopefully it's... Wow, Cho'Gall is just like triggering every game. Hopefully it's like a control warrior.
Knowledge is power.
I like Void Scripture more like later game. Like I'd rather get, you know, the copy effect off.
Ah, I see you've brought I see you've brought guests.
So this one, probably Forge on 2. Oh, that's nice. Corrupt it with Yogg-Saron. Wow. Although I guess he did mulligan both those cards. He must have been really bad. Flame could add Flame Waker. It would definitely help this deck's like survivability, which is kind of a pain point at this point. Like obviously I want all the fun in the deck, but you know, in order to what is it? In order to like, you know, capitalize on the fun cards, you do need to survive.
Wanted, dead or alive.
Not terrible.
So fun.
Yeah, maybe we'll add Flame Waker. Take out a couple of the cards that are a little crazy. Take out Maddest Bomber, although we haven't even seen the card yet. Maybe drop Maddest Bomber and Soul Seeker for Flame Waker. Don't have any secrets, but 0 mana 2/4. I forget what the Sunken Trident does. Wow, he's Quest. Didn't play it till turn 4.
We're going on a dangerous
Okay.
you win.
Seems like this guy's in for a good time too. I'm gonna play Servant just so I can... Actually, this also corrupts the Ring Toss, but whatever. Oh, that's not great. We got Maddest Bomber though. So turn 6. Our hand's really full. Oh, what does that do?
My hand is too full.
Okay.
Everything's ship-shape.
That's fun. Like, what else would we play? 2 secrets. That's pretty much it. Screw it. We're going for fun here. Oh, I forgot that card can get cards from any class, or secrets from any class. So that does nothing. Ice Trap's a little nice. That does nothing. That does nothing. So this is blocked, but it says 3 minions, I think, right? Okay. So it did nothing.
How enchanting.
Everything's ship shape.
Go to secrets. Take ice block for sure. Take objection. Ooh, lightning storm is pretty nice. That does nothing. Do I turtle next turn? I have a lot of shit in my hand, so I'm not opposed to like hearthing actually. I think it depends what this turns into.
My hand is too full.
Twice hearth. Like I said, you can't hold on to the ultra potion until the end of the game. You just gotta use it.
It's time for a celebration.
Druid, okay. It's fine, it's like the tog waggle combo. Although without actually with the twig you could pull it off in one turn, I guess. As I say, without what's the stupid hero power everyone hate or hero card everyone hates? Get to 20 mana with. I'm drawing a blank. Alright, we got some good defensive tools though. The Malfurion card is nice, gets us armor and stuff, and also some taunts. I'm kind of surprised this card like, wasn't more played. Like, wow, if he double trades, that's great. Okay. But like, at least on paper, like this is a decent card. You know, even if you play one weapon, like a 5 mana 4/7 taunt lifesteal is fine. Play 2 weapons or more, and it just gets, you know, exponentially better. Let's do this. I'm gonna do poisonous. Hopefully, he doesn't have an answer for them. Alright. Maybe naturalize this guy? At least I killed 3 of them. Actually, I'm a druid now, right? So it's going to discover a druid spell? Sure. Discover. Alright, don't really want that. Sure. More discover. All the discover. That's potentially nice. So... oh, this is already fully maxed out. He swapped like Odin or something? No. Okay. Let's just get rid of some stuff. Yeah, I almost forgot that we're a druid now, so any discover effects will be druid based. Hopefully he has a bit of a slow turn so I can get the twig out. And start, you know, attacking with that. Oh boy. Wow, I'm kind of surprised he can trade into this. Give me some kind of damage spell?
Dead or alive?
So this would buff it to 3. I'm gonna deal 6 to that. Actually, I could do this. Give it 1 more attack. Right? I'm not massing wrong here. Okay. Wasn't sure if that was a green deer mass or not. Wow, what a high roll. Yeah, let's go for it. I want to play a stream one day with this Yogg and just keep playing until I get like the Pyroblast option, which I've never even seen, I don't think. Okay, 11 spells. That's nice. That's rough. Oh, I lost prison. Oh, I lost wrong. Alright, our hand's full. Secrets are okay. It's not bad. That wasn't the worst. Wasn't the best. Wiped the board. Got us some secrets. Oh, we're at 9 now. I forgot one of the cards in our hand was like a temporary card. So we want to overdraw, which is nice. Probably Howl. And play something else? Oh god. Double Ignis. What do we got here again? Ice Block and Flame Ward. Ooh, Lore Walker. We can overdraw on one card. Do I just do it?
Jade Serpent guide you.
Okay. Wreck Totem. Hero Power. Oh, kill this guy. Well, it kind of sucked. I got Lore Walker down to 1. Man, this beer is just running through me now. I will be right back in 30 seconds.
A tangled web. My thoughts are plagued. Death is eternal. My turn is not an rot.
I forgot to unmute my mic when I got back. Yeah, I'll get this twig going. Because then the turn we break the twig, we can Togwaggle combo.
My stick now.
What? Is that just in his deck?
Let's see. What do I do?
What is this? Alright, I guess we're not Togwaggle comboing. What? What's the other secret here? Flame Ward. Okay. I cannot believe you had that. I need to dump some cards. Our hand's a little full here. It's a little high cost. Give me something I can play. Hit the 4/4. Man. Oh, I forgot we had that in play. I'll just say our luck is not working out this game. Let's armor up some more. Give me all the armor. Like, is there anything we really care about burning at this point? Not really. Void Scripture's nice. Oh, man. Oh, and he broke the twig, so he just gets that for free. This is this game. This is a rush itself, right?
Everything's ship shape.
Actually, I can do this.
Light and rot.
I could infinitize, but play the tendrils. Okay. I don't have any other weapon for him to take. I still cannot believe that that was in his deck. And, like, the fact that it was in his deck, and he was against a mage, so it was more than likely useless. And I hearth into druid and get the weapon, and he steals it. Ridiculous. How are the cards, Jeff? Let's not work in this game. I think the green beer makes like a bell curve. I think it increased our luck at one point, but then it's just we're back down. Also, I'm not even paying attention to what's happening. Oh, destroy each of... Alright, so destroyed half of our decks. Which, if we're lucky, he lost Odin there. And it buffed our guy. Freezing trap? Nope. It's too bad I can't Togwaggle combo now.
I'll stop this show.
That's nice.
Job's done.
Okay. Man, the fact that half the decks got destroyed, that actually could really influence this game. Because I think the main thing that kills me at this point is Odin, which, if he burned Odin there, this game's much more in my favor. Oh, I forgot he had another Ignis. What else does he have here? As a random spell from Spellslinger and Sticky Fingers. Okay, I'm mind controlling that. Man, if I mind control that and win this game with it. Thank you. I don't want to draw here. Oh, he's got a Hearth too. Oh, man. Why that? What? Oh, it's 3. I thought it only checked once. I was like, why is... Let's go face with everything. I have Ice Block still, which is really big. Flame War doesn't really do anything. So I'm burning either the Tendril or Void Sculpture here, or Scripture. Preferably burn the Tendril. still has 8 cards left in his deck.
You play with murder.
I forget if this is the second or third turn for Immolate. If this doesn't hit Yogg or Rivendare, it's nice. Actually, this could potentially be really bad. They could hit Rivendare and I could burn one of the horsemen. 1 and 3. There'll be a 1 and 3, then a 3 and 5. Okay. That's a 50-50 into a 3 and 5. Okay.
I'm almost out of cards.
So I want to free up hand space now. This game is ridiculous. Okay, so now it's the last turn for those Immolate cards. Just take armor. I don't think attack matters at this point.
My hand is full.
Well, actually, that could have been huge for him. He could have swapped it for one of the horsemen.
Can you feel the cold hand of death around your heart?
All right. Armor potentially doesn't matter at this point. Basically, the most important thing is just not overdrawing. I'm really scared to play Yogg. Okay, lost 4 cards there. Holy shit. You... What is this guy? He lost Pyroblast. He got Pyroblast from the Spellslinger, which is crazy, and he lost it. Lost Odin and lost Denathrius at 20 attack. So what's he have in hand? This might be Hearth. We know he had Hearth in deck. Another Ignis weapon.
Turn away while you still can.
I'm scared to Infinitize here because if I get to 9 cards, if he adds cards to my hand in any way, I could overdraw. I don't want to risk it. Because Rivendare is my win condition at this point. Oh man. I didn't even think about that. I wasn't paying attention if he was Reno or not.
Who's ready for another round?
This dipshit, man. Am I gonna lose to this idiot? He didn't even attack before he bounced it.
No one will believe this.
That's annoying. Alright, guess I just start smacking him. The fact that he lost Odin actually is huge. That's pretty big. I'll just take this. Sorry, Jeff. Too much green beer. Too many misplays.
Can you feel the cold hand of death around your heart?
At least I heal 7. So... Okay. So he has 1 Ignis weapon left, which is pretty big. Let's see what we get. Okay. That's kind of good. Actually, was that 7 damage? Doesn't kill it, unfortunately. So he has Hearth. Hearth isn't out at this point. Depending on the hand it gives him. A draw, yeah. Probably not going to hero power. Alright, I think I have to Yogg here. Taking 10 damage. Might swing at the weapon. I do have Ice Block, which... Oh, I forgot I had this Flame Ward. It's been there for so long. That's actually really big. Okay, he's at 65 health. We're at 49. We're 2 up in fatigue. Twice Yogg. 7 damage. Never playing that. This is too risky. We get bad secrets. Screw it. Just don't draw me a bunch of cards. So I have something with like Rush here, it seems. Okay. My hand is full. Hey, that's big. That's anti-fatigue there.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
Don't destroy that. Okay. So these two are dead. Let's attack this, I guess. Okay, 8 health, secret. Buff this more. Okay. Man, that's too bad that the frenzy's not gonna trigger on this. I just could have kept looping it.
Who's ready for another round?
This guy is so stupid. Am I gonna lose to this? Actually, if he plays it, this will trigger Frenzy. See, what a dumbass, man. Was it a secret cat trick? So I will do this. That'll be 6 damage. Yep. That misplay on his part might have costed him the game. We'll have to see. So I can potentially just keep looping these and avoid fatigue. So we know he has Hearth in hand. We don't know what the other cards are. Oh, he has one more Ignis weapon. Wow. Just toss the Ignis weapon. Which hand has Bran? Oh, is it? Oh, it's the Rogue Cold Light Oracle. Okay. Holy shit. I don't know who. I don't know who that hurts more. Don't want to.
A tangled web.
I think I want to get the Raptor. Oh, I'm only at 8. I play this. Trade. Play the Raptor. play this before or after the Raptor? Or do I just armor, actually? I could do. I think I have to armor up every turn at this point. So what's he have in hand? That's a Bran. He has a Cold Light Oracle. I think a Shadow Step.
I'm out of cards.
That's a lot of damage. I don't think he has any other cards to get things in his deck. I think it's like Shadow Step. Man, I can't remember. Let me look it up.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Okay, so he has a Brewmaster. So these cards, he has Vanish, Anti-Keelbot, Shadow Step, and Brewmaster. Okay. Oh yeah, Shuffling Hearth actually probably would have been the smarter play for him there. So if we kill the Cold Light Oracle, he doesn't have any more. He has Anti-Keelbot. I'm surprised he didn't Shadow Step to Cold Light, actually. So we need to kill this. And then we don't really care about Battle Cries. He's got Anti-Keelbot, he has 25 armor.
My turn is not.
I want to armor up. Just play this. Yeah, just chill. What do we get? Okay. So he can't mill me anymore. Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot Hearth only works once per game. For exactly that reason. So you can't just keep looping them. So the key at this point, I need to trigger Frenzy on the Raptor to avoid fatigues. And this game's weird. Could be worse. Yeah, I need the armor here. I really want to infinitize, but I want to do the finale to keep it going. So again, we have Bran here, Bran here. This is Anti-Keelbot Vanish.
A tangled web.
I can just play this. We basically have to pray that he doesn't get a 4 damage spell off here. And this is something he forged. I think we're okay.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
Man, this game. I feel like this game sobered me up real quick. So yeah, if he can't deal 4 or more damage in one shot here, this Raptor saves us. Okay, that's huge. So he has this random spell here, which he forged. Even if it's like Molten Rune, it still doesn't... Okay. So avoid 6 damage next turn. So I think I'm going to Shadow Step this, just so I can trigger the finale on Infinite Light. It sucks overloading 4. But at this point, I need to maximize value.
Storm of your demise.
That's pretty big. I don't want to fill his deck up. Yep. All right, so he has Anti-Keelbot, Vanish, and something else that he forged. A little annoying. But the only spell he has is Vanish or whatever this is.
I'm out of cards.
So it kind of sucks. I can't trigger the finale here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to again. I'm just going to play it. We don't want that. Oh! Is this real life?
Staggering.
Thunderstruck.
Holy shit. We are at peak St. Patty's Day luck right now. Holy shit. All right, we won. There's no way we lose this now. Fine. I have Ice Block. Yeah, he has Vanish, Anti-Keelbot. Just keep armoring up. Like, do I even bother summoning? What is this, draw? Okay. Wow. That Jade Idol discover. For the record, I started this game as a mage. Yeah, we won. I'm gonna hold this in my hand on like the magical chance he discovers something that destroys cards in my deck. I think armoring here is better than attacking. Better to play it safe. Funny I never got to play these cards. Partly because he stole the twig.
I'm almost out of cards.
Alright. Yep, I'll shuffle more Jade Idols next turn. I'm surprised he doesn't just concede. Like, unless he discovered something insane there, like, there's no way he comes back from this. Because we just can't lose the fatigue at this point. Okay. Just concede, bro. Save us the next 5 minutes.
Out of cards.
So speed this up now. There's no damage. There's no like danger of me fatiguing. So wow, we peaked. We peaked with this game. Our luck. All right, you still lost. It's kind of nice that they're not considered like buffs. So even by vanishing. Even by vanishing, they're still buffed. Wow. Whew. I think I used up my luck for the rest of the year in this game. This is a game I will 100% be clipping. But man, I bring it up. Oh, okay. I was gonna look how long ago this game started. God damn. That was a 40-minute game. Oh man, it's gonna take me forever to edit. But I think that is a high point to end on. So yeah, thanks to everyone to watch today. Cheers. Happy St. Patty's Day. Hope you guys have a great rest of the night. I guess, a little teaser as to the next week or so, what'll be going on. So normally I stream on Mondays, but I won't be streaming this Monday. Basically taking the day to prepare before the expansion launches on Tuesday. And then I did take the week off work, actually. So I will be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and possibly Saturday. So yeah, hope to see you guys on Tuesday with the new expansion launch. I will be playing, I think the first deck I'm going to play is Wheel of Death Warlock. That's probably the one I'm most excited for. But yeah, I will be live every day this week, trying different decks every day, trying different things. So hope to see you guys there. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night and a great St. Patrick's Day. And if you liked what you saw, please give me a subscribe or a follow, and hope to see you next time. Take care, everyone.